Здравствуйте, товарищи, and welcome back to another episode of our Workers and Resources Soviet Republic Let's Play. This one's going to be a really exciting one, folks, not only because we are expanding across the river still, and we're going to continue to focus on that as a sort of prime objective right now, but also because we have a bunch of new tools to do it with. Ladies and gentlemen, the next update is currently in beta, and I had a feeling that it would be going live sometime around Christmas, or at least before the new year, and obviously I can't be that patient, as many of you very well know, so I decided to jump the gun and get the beta and play with some of the new tools, and my oh my, is it exciting times. So, there's not much time to waste. With an introduction, I just want to mention really quickly, as always, folks, if you've been enjoying, please do not hesitate to let me know. Leave a like and a comment down below. It does make such a big difference in how I approach things on the channel. It lets me know what you're interested in, lets me know what I should do more or less of, and how I should do it. And apart from looking at the number of likes and comments, just to, gauge interest, I also read all the comments and take it into consideration. I wouldn't have known, actually, that there was a beta active right now if it wasn't for the comments. So, just something to think about. Now, I want to mention also that after this episode releases on Sunday, I'm actually flying out to Halifax for a week to celebrate Christmas with an old high school buddy of mine, but need not worry, I will still be releasing all of my series on schedule. I just wanted to mention that in case you were wondering, maybe if I end up being a little bit slower to respond to comments and things, that's why, and I just wanted you guys to know, of course. So, there is a lot to discover and explore in this new version, and I'm going to try and go over it really quickly, and then we get into actually building our city. So first of all, now this is something I could have done a long time ago. I just want to mention that I finally did it. It was mentioned in the comments, and it kind of made me go, well, yeah, hold on a second, why haven't I done it? I've got my hotkeys set up, and it's pretty great because you've got from 1 through 0, obviously, and then you can also add multiple sets, I suppose. So yeah, it should make it a little bit easier, at least for the things that we build often, just a little bit faster, I should hope. It was just, yeah, I was pointing out in the comments, and I was like, why haven't I done this, actually? You're absolutely right. So, first of all, with this new update, quality of life improvements, we've got the little yellow highlight to remind us of where buildings and what buildings are coming through. Like, as long as you can recognize it, you can kind of go like, oh yeah, I know what's coming here now. I remember that there's something coming here. So that's really nice. Again, quality of life. And then under the mods, I love that they did this. Have I not been like talking about this at least once every other episode? Now we've got categorization, and this is great. This is great. It's going to make life so much easier when it comes to working with mods, so that's fantastic. Not sure how it decides what the type of a building is, but I'll take it. I'll take it for now. It's a good, again, quality of life improvement. Then, we're about to get to the big stuff. Okay, not roads. Let's just take a look at the infrastructure tab, okay? So in the infrastructure tab, you can see there are now ships, and there are now cable cars and cableways. I am extremely glad that we did not pay for these bridges. It would have been a huge waste of money, because now there are new bridges. And I'm pretty sure, not 100% sure, and that makes me a little nervous, but I am pretty sure that I want to build an arch bridge, because I'm pretty sure that's the one that'll allow me to go. So let's see. Well, rather, let me show you. You see, this is the highest that we could have built this bridge, right? This new bridge, if I just go across, just to show you an example, this new bridge can go a lot higher. And that's the thing. I felt like that original bridge was just too low for a ship. And I remember mentioning it as well when I was putting it down. I was like, that just doesn't feel high enough. But you know what? It's got to be, because it's the highest the bridges go. Evidently not. They must have been doing some testing and we're like, wow, we need the bridges to be a lot taller for the ships to be the right size. So I'm glad I didn't pay for this, because we're going to do that. Apart from that, you can see the roads now also have set road to one-way, set road to, or cancel one-way, I guess set it to two-way. So we can get a lot more detailed. Like I said, what I want to do with this city that we're going to be building over here is do the 2 lanes and have them be one-ways and whatnot. We might also see how we can use one-ways to help alleviate stress. Well, here it's not going to be a problem, but up over here we might want to use some one-ways here and there. We'll see. It's gonna, I think retroactively using it on our previous city is going to make for a lot of trouble, so I don't know if I want to even explore that as an option. But if you guys spot anything where it would make sense, just let me know, because it should help alleviate some traffic stress and whatnot. So I believe that's everything under the roads. We've got the one-ways, and we've got the new bridges that we'll have to put down. So again, a little bit of wasted time and resources over here, but we can put the tall bridge down. I'm glad we didn't waste too much. And then apart from that, under the railway, we also have new, I believe, new bridges, the Truss Bridge and the Steel Deck Truss Bridge. And I believe these should be able to go a lot higher as well. Yeah. I wonder if actually the older bridge, the railway bridge, can you also just go a lot higher now? Yeah, okay, you can go a lot higher now as well. So I guess they just changed the maximum height of bridges across the board. It seems to be what's happened, yeah. So we can still build the same ones. However, I think there's some... oops. Cancel... Not all plans. Just want to cancel this one. Do I have anything else planned? No, everything else has been put down already, so cancel all plans. The Truss Bridge, I think, looks a lot neater. Like, it looks cooler. But is it also a lot more expensive to build? Come on, show me the... Oh, right, of course. Brick, steel, prefab. I'm guessing it's expensive. Brick, steel, prefab. 60 to 126, 28. Let's see here. Okay, looks like roughly the same cost. Ooh, interesting. Interesting. I don't know. I might go with the Truss Bridge. Anyway, sorry, getting too caught up in this one thing right now. So that's that. I believe that's all the new stuff for the trains. Fair enough. And then factory connections have updates as well. So now you have forklift garages. And I'm not sure what the deal is with that. We'll have to figure out why and how a forklift garage actually works. And then factory connection crossings are a thing now as well. So when we get to a spot where we wish we had, you know, a 90-degree angle or something, I suppose we can start using these to connect. I don't know if it'll allow multiple things to go into one slot. I imagine not. But we'll have to do some experimentation with that. I do wish that when these updates came through, like, I wish the tooltips were a little bit better. I guess is what I'm getting at. But factory connections aside, I'll have to play around with some of this stuff more. Footpaths, nothing crazy over here. Conveyor belts, nothing crazy over here. Pipelines, I believe that's all the same. Wires as well, all the same. Ships. Okay, so buoys, I assume, act as waypoints. Buoys, 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 buoys. Cargo harbor small, cargo harbor medium. So they're pretty chunky buildings. And of course they have specific recommendations. Okay, so some parts are required to be in water. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm trying to do here. There we go. It's like right at the edge there. So we could actually... Wow, this is actually perfect placement. If we drop one over there, we'd be able to put it over here. So this takes roads, factory connections, and pipelines. And the medium one takes more roads, more factory connections, and more pipelines. And is way too big to put down anywhere. Oh, maybe we can... I don't know if I want to have a giant harbor over here. Like, just to go across the ways, right? Because what I could probably do is I could get this over here or something, get the road connection. And then get another one over here. It's pretty affordable as far as building costs are concerned. I wonder if we focus our efforts on getting the harbor done to bring resources across. Yeah, we can put one down over here, one up over there, so the bridges can, you know, still go on at their own pace, but we'll have ships transporting some of the goods. Because if we have road and factory connections, right? Road and 2 factory connections. So if we have road and factory connections, we can... Oh man, ship docks are now what? I imagine ship docks are for actually... the dry dock... Oh, there's a lot of parts here. Let's imagine a dock is where we'd store the boats, right? I'm gonna have to... This is gonna be a lot of learning coming up. And for me, that's always been a part of the fun with these Let's Plays, is like learning as we go along. So we're gonna be doing a lot of exploring with these ships. It's gonna be wild. And then the cableways as well. This will be interesting because you can do... I believe you should be able to do passengers as well, no? Or is it just for goods? I guess it's just for goods. So aggregate, loading and unloading, large and small. And that's just to help with things like, well... Let's see. Unloading... What does this take? It takes... the conveyor belt connections, as well as the cable connections. Now, do buildings actually... I imagine none of these buildings actually take any cables. No, they do not. I'd be surprised if they did. It'd be pretty funny. No. Okay. Alright, just want to double check. So yeah, so basically you need to get a cableway station at the top that would load up the... no, sorry, you'd want to get a... Yeah, so cableways do allow for passengers, and then there's the aggregate station. So these are... Right, the word passengers right there. So these are for passengers, up to 500, so you can get people to high up, you know, offices and whatnot. And then you've got the aggregate for transporting materials over, loading and unloading, of course. Yeah, so that'll transport materials over, and then you get your cableway poles. Okay, these are... We're not going to be using cableways anytime soon, so I'm not going to let myself get too distracted by that. But it's good to know that the option exists, especially because we're getting to some pretty mountainous terrain and stuff, so we might actually be able to use these cableways when we get down there. Sorry, maybe I should just get to work. I'm just excited about all the new things that have come through. I think it's wild that the game gets these massive kind of upgrades every so often. It's a good early access game, and those can be rare. Those can be rare. Nothing new in this world, I don't think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is all as it used to be. Education related, so that's where we just were. Food and crop, I believe that's all still the same. I want to make sure I don't miss anything, because the one unfortunate part of playing this Let's Play, which is both unfortunate but also awesome, is that you know, all these updates come through, and then retroactively trying to find ways to install them into my existing situation, let's call it, is a little hard. So yeah, the dry dock builds ships. We're not going to be building our own ships yet, but it is cool that that is something we can do. Energy related, we're still in this world. Yep. Because I'm pretty sure I saw on the Trello board they're planning on doing nuclear energy at some point, but that of course requires an entire production chain of its own. Alright, so let's go ahead and get to work. Now that we've done a little introduction, and again, I hope you don't mind, let me know actually in the comments, give me some feedback. Would you rather I don't go over the updates and just kind of play when the next update happens, or are you cool with seeing all those updates separately, just so you can also see what we have to play with? Anyway, how are we even going to begin here? So first things first, I think we need to cancel these bridges and get into higher ones. It's unfortunate, again, wasted some time and resources over here, but it is what it is. And we should just at least commission those new bridges, right? Because again, I do not think there's any way that these are tall enough to send ships through. I just don't think it's going to happen. I just don't think it's going to happen. And it's a little bit of a bummer, because I don't think the new height can be reached in this short distance. It might make this area a little complicated. But so be it. So be it, as it were. Cancel all this. Got to get rid of you as well. And let's get rid of these as well. Okay. I don't know if I want to rush these and make... and just pay for them. There was a suggestion to just pay for them because it might make life a little bit easier. But that's the highest it goes. Oh, it looks like we will have to back up a little bit. How far will we have to back up? Just to about there. That's not too bad. It's not too bad. Alright, so let's go ahead and demolish these a little bit. And let's get the arch bridge. Better be tall enough to be able to do it from here. Hill causing obstruction. Hill causing obstruction. You're a bridge. Get over it. Literally get over it. Let's see. Oh, okay. There we go. There we go. That's the tallest it gets, and we can get right up to the edge, right? Okay, good. Good. So, gotta make sure we're looking at it right. Gotta go from, like, here to here. And I gotta go across. Right to the edge there. Right to the edge. Oh, interesting. Oh, there we go. And then you got to go back down. And this is going to be another extension over here. Looks like we didn't get as straight as I'd like it to be. No, that's pretty straight. I guess over here we were never straight. Couldn't do that. Back it up a fair bit. And get this. I mean, this is my opportunity to straighten this out. So I can cancel you a bit more. Come on, come on. There we go. Something like that. Okay, yeah, I guess that's a lot straighter. Fair enough. Well, if I do the wireframes... Oh, right, the wireframes aren't going to help me here. Alright, this is... Yeah, this is way off, actually. Okay, okay. It's okay, it's just mud roads, so, you know, it's not the end of the world. Changes this angle a little bit, unfortunately. But, not the end of the world. We can go ahead and get rid of you as well. Get our roads down. And don't worry, time will continue shortly. Just want to get these initial things en route so that we don't have to worry about... do that. Slightly off. Yeah. Not a fan. Yeah, I just want to make sure that I don't accidentally build one of these bridges that, you know, might end up being completely useless. Go ahead and do that. Should be able to cancel this. Right up to there. And we get this connection. Get it like this. There we go. There we go. Beautiful. That works for me. It's a little different, but you know what? It's not the end of the world. It still looks nice. Some other infrastructure's in the way. That's okay. We've got to cancel you as well. So this we'll have to just pay for. It's fine. Oh, nice. One straight connection from there to there. I like it. Go ahead and fund you, obviously. Okay, so that's that bridge done. And that is as tall as they get. Look at that bridge. Oh my god. That's as tall as they get. That's as tall as they get. So let's go ahead and get the tracks set up as well. I assume we'd have to go as far back. Again, so very glad that we did not, you know, spend the money for this. Oh, you know what I need to do here, though? I need to make sure that we can connect to you. And... This is going to be a problem. This is going to be a problem. And it's really unfortunate that this problem has to exist. I wonder if I can do this. Oh, come on, game. I don't want to have to rebuild another construction office. But I don't think I have a choice here. I don't think I have a choice here. I could just... Oh, we're so close. I can, like, taste it. No, I think we're just gonna have to give up on this opportunity, on this option, I mean. Because I just don't think there's any connection to be had. Alright, fair enough. It's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. Because what we'll do is go ahead and cancel you. Go ahead and build the construction office. I'm starting to lose track of what the construction office goes. Construction-related industry. Construction office. This is the third construction office we've built for this bridge alone. For these, yeah, for the bridges. Go ahead and put you down over here. Right. And we will just pay for this. We've got money, right? We might drop a little below 3 million this episode, but you gotta spend money to make money. All right, so we're gonna pay for that. Transfer the vehicles over. Oh, it's gonna be... I wonder if they'll teleport. We'll test the teleportation before I destroy this bridge, build that, transport them, rebuild the bridge. My god, it's gonna be wild. Okay, so that's that done, and then we've got our train. I think I want to do the Truss Bridge. I think it'd be neat to have a different kind of bridge going. All right, so let's go ahead and cancel the railway up to about the same spot, right? Go ahead and cancel you, and then the Truss Bridge. Get you all the way up. There we go, right to the edge there. All the way across. Here we'll compromise with the angle. Because we've already paid for... oh no, that looks right. That looks correct, okay, good. And we'll have to cancel the other side, obviously. By cancel, I mean destroy. Again, this was a mistake, right? That was a misclick that cost me this. Probably just have to go as far back as this. If I were a betting man. If I were a betting man. Can't build... What? There we go. Cool. And... Cool. So that should be now tall enough. Oh, does the Truss Bridge go higher than the arch? No, yeah, we should be able to slip ships through here. I imagine. I should hope so. And we're obviously not paying 700,000 rubles for this. So, commission that construction. All right, so all that's happening now. All that's happening now. So, we can hit play. We're going to try and transport these vehicles over. And then we're going to work on our dock system. Okay, you're being built. Because I want to... If I can transport goods over using the ships, if I can get that set up, I think that would be huge. That'd be huge. Okay, so let's see. Can we just teleport? No. I have to physically have them drive over. And that's a fair bit of money that we're wasting otherwise. So it's okay. It's not the end of the world. Because we have this laid out, right? So we're fine. Just gotta do that. The prettiness of that connection doesn't matter. And then you gotta get all of you. Let's see, so start with you. Get you, all right, let's go. These workers must just be like, are you kidding me? Again, we're doing this again? You're moving already. Go ahead and get, oh, you is what I meant to click on. Get you moving over. Get you moving over. All right. It's not going to take very long. It's not going to take much longer, rather, I should say. There we go. It's pretty cool that when you select them, they turn their headlights on. Didn't notice that before. Get y'all going. All right. Good stuff. Could actually carried some of these slower vehicles over in hindsight, but hindsight 2020, as they say. Everything going? Yeah, everything should be going. All right, cool. So we're going to make that move. We're going to get the bridge back in position. Commission its construction, and hopefully it'll go quickly. I have to actually assign all this. Okay, so workers. Let's see, where were you assigned to pick up workers from? Train platform. Okay, just want to make sure. So, workers from here, gravel from all the way up over here. Glad that, I mean, this timing kind of worked out nicely. Gravel from here, right? Yep. Because it's dark, so this is good stuff to do in the dark. That concrete from up over here. Steel, obviously, from down over, where are we? Here. Bricks. Prefab. Board. Mechanical components and electronic components. There we go. Cool. So that's all set up. I gotta make sure it gets to work right away. These tracks are gonna be interesting. Especially if this keeps happening. What's your deal here? Why is everything stuck? That was a weird time for everything to get stuck. You're gonna get stuck over... Yeah. Of course you're gonna get stuck. That was weird, because these two should have just gone on. Is it because these are chains and they should just be regular semaphores for now, I guess? We'll see how that works. Still learning the whole train thing. All right, these vehicles have all moved over. Yes, so let's go ahead and demolish you. Yes, really demolish the building. Go ahead and... I need to start using my hotkeys. It's gonna take a second to get into the habit, I guess. And we... Oh. Ah. Got the wrong thing selected. Okay, there we go. So now... The arch bridge, please. There we go. And from here, just up to... Here. Oh, that was straight. Where are we? Arch bridge, there we go. Okay. The road connected as well. Let's go ahead and commission you. All right, good. So you should get to work right away. Road 516. Okay. It doesn't... Normally it's like, it has the name of the area it's being built in as well. All right, so while that's happening, I'm also going to go ahead and build a couple of things that I forgot to last time. It's actually, sorry, in my mod section. You know, that's another one that I probably use pretty often. Can I not? Oh, you can't drag categories in. Fair enough. Gas station, there we go. Rural refueling station. One over here is what was recommended. And rightfully so in the comments. Pop you down right over there, I think. There you go. Can't build the infrastructure. There we go. Flatten it a little bit. Pop you down. And obviously we're just going to pay for that. Not that expensive. 1,700 is not that expensive. All right, so that should help keep these guys all fueled up. And I should probably get another one down over here as well. Probably get another one down over here. So let's get... Like, part of me wants it along this main road. I think that would make most sense. On which side is the question? On this side, perhaps? Like, right at this junction? Sure, right at this junction we could do, you know, diagonally across or something. Go ahead and pop you down there. That is a interesting intersection. And let's pay for you, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a 5-way intersection. Of which there is one in Halifax, right next to the Citadel, as I recently learned. All right, back on topic. So this is all getting done, right? Are you guys collecting resources to get to work? Because I don't see you moving. I don't see you moving. Something's missing. Someone has gone out, which is good. I want to make sure... Okay, the mixers are on their way. It seems is what's going on. You're headed to the concrete plant. You're headed to the concrete plant. Is it just like a massive... Oh, no, there we go. They're all just lined up over here. Okay, good stuff. Missing cement. Missing cement. That's not really acceptable. Go ahead and auto-purchase a minimum amount. There we go. Can't really have all these construction projects going on and not be exporting cement. Missing gravel over here. Why are you missing gravel? Is this being pulled up over there to the concrete plant? Well, yeah, but you need it too. There we go. Okay, just because trucks were taking it at the time. All right. There we go. Minimum amount of cement, I don't mind paying for that. Every once in a while, it'll, you know, drain a little bit of money, but it's worth it to keep construction projects going alive and well. Because right now, I think what just happened was a bunch of trucks went there and didn't pick up any resources. You're not carrying any concrete. You're not carrying... Okay, you're carrying some. You're carrying some. So you have a truck that's just wasted its time, and I cannot send it back to... We can rename vehicles. Yes! Wait, we can rename vehicles. Can we also rename... No, we can't rename roads. Wait, can we rename... No, roads once they're built, they don't have names. Cool, but we can rename vehicles. Another new implementation. And we can rename... Building transparent? What? Change building caption. Okay, and then rename building. Rename object. Okay, interesting. Gonna have to play around with these. There's just so much. There's just so much. Let's start by playing around with this kindergarten. Well, it's already called what I would have called it. Okay, rename building. Oh God, this is so cool. But what's the transparent name? Because they don't all have it. That's so strange. Building transparent. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'll have to experiment with that stuff some other time. All right, let's take a look at our dock options. So, I mean, how do we want to do this, right? If I build a dock over here, if I build a small cargo harbor over here, if it will fit. I don't know. Terrain's a little rough, but I might be able to find a spot here somewhere. Like, I might terraform ever so slightly. I don't mind doing some slight terraforming of the coastlines. I'm not going to go ahead and build a whole, you know, connection like this. That would just be inappropriate. So So what I was thinking was, if we put the dock down over here, right? And we put another one down over here, I think, then we'd be able to get the trains loaded up using, let's see, we've got 2 factory connections and a road connection, right? And this itself can store not much. Okay, I might actually want to do a medium harbor. It's tough, because what do we want to transport, right? We've got aggregate, and we've got stuff for the warehouse, or for open storage, right? Is that everything? Aggregate and open storage? I just want to make sure I do this right, folks. Just bear with me. Open storage, which can then be picked up and taken to the warehouses, and the open storage further down. Fair enough. And then the aggregate, which will use conveyor belts. Okay, so hold on a second. So if I take a look at the trains, and I take a look at the aggregate loading, it only takes conveyor belts. Okay. So what we would need is, we would need an aggregate storage. Sorry, so warehouses. We would need an aggregate storage. Need a small one, but that doesn't take a factory connection. Neither does a large one. Oh, hang on, okay. So open storage will accept some things, right? Can we not move aggregate across and store it somewhere? Because yeah, these are only factory connections. These are only, sorry, conveyor belt connections, not factory connections. The warehouse has factory connections, and it can store mechanical components, electronics. I mean, of the things that we want to carry back and forth. Mechanical components, and eventually electronics and stuff. Okay. Okay. Hang on now. So, alright. Alright, so I can move. I'm so glad that we can just let time move and not have to worry about too much, apart from trains getting stuck at this intersection. Why are you stuck there? What do you care about that's over here? Like, this is not a problem. You should be able to go through. Like, I'm not crazy, right? This is not a problem. This train should be able to go through, no problem. Anyway, let's go ahead and suspend you again. No, you're stuck because of this thing. How does that make any sense? Cancel that, keep that moving. No, 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 no. Keep it moving, keep it moving. There. Now once that gets through, it should unleash this. Wow, unleash was the right word. At least I noticed it basically right away. Oh, no, no, no. Did it seriously just start losing workers? Man. The timing on that. Well, at least it'll pick some people up over here. 35 people. It's okay. Enough to work the meat factories and whatnot. All right. Back to over here. Okay, so the medium harbor has a bunch of factory connections and pipelines, but no... No, that's so weird. It's got no conveyor belt, so I guess there's no aggregate. A dry dock is for building ships, so we're not going to be building ships anytime soon. The ship dock is probably where you store ships, I would imagine. We've got room to store ships over here. They'd probably actually store them on the other side of, I don't know if I want to, yeah, okay, sure, fair enough, fair enough. Sorry guys, I know this is taking a bit of time, but I just want to go through this thought process. Make sure we do right. So, okay, so factory connections. Now, how can we get a how do we, okay. I guess it'll have to be road cargo to get the aggregate out. It won't be via train, which is fine. There's a bit of a bummer. Bit of a bummer. And the road cargo stations do not have conveyor outs either. If I'm not mistaken. Let's just double check here. Road cargo station do not have conveyor outs. Yeah. Oh, have they added more? They've definitely added more inputs and outputs, so more factory connections. Right? Can't see him here, and I'm a little confused. I'll also need to figure out what a forklift garage is for. Like, are my factory connections all dead now because I don't have a forklift garage? I don't think so. Pretty sure it's still working as it's supposed to. Let me just check here, I suppose. Yeah, we're seeing movement. So that's not a problem. Okay, good. Sorry, there's just so many new toys to play with. Okay, so it's gonna have to be roads for the aggregate, and then the train for other goods. So the train comes down this way, hops into the open storage, right? And at the open storage, it'll drop off a bunch of stuff, and then it goes back to the dock. So the dock could be over here. We have the tracks going this way. The dock could also be over here. Pull down this way. Ships will then be going under the bridge. Okay, so small harbor should do the trick. We might eventually upgrade to the medium harbor, or I could just do the medium harbor right now. A lot more factory connections. A lot more resources as well. How much does it actually cost? Do I want to click the auto build button to see how much it would cost? Kind of tempted. I don't think anything else is being built right now. The lag when you pull this thing out, though. It would cost 311,000. Oh, you know what? That's not that expensive. Again, it would take us below that 3 million, but it's not that expensive. All right, let's see if we can fit it here, though. Or if I have to do a little bit of terraforming first. Some parts are required to be in water. Yeah, painfully aware of that. What I've done here. Should be able to... I want this to look neat, though. Just adjusting the coastline a little bit. Like, again, that's a realistic thing to do, which is why I don't mind doing it. I'm not going to build a land bridge or anything like that. Put you down somewhere over here. Guess that's not high enough. Okay. Like that. This feels like the right spot for the harbor on this side. Parts are required to be in water. Yeah, I've got that going. What do you want from me, game? What do you want from me? Some parts are required to be in water. Yeah. I don't know why it's being so difficult. Got it like perfectly lined up over here. Let's see if it's because of the level terrain issues. Go ahead and do that. Smooth it out a little bit more. Hopefully that'll help. There we go. There we go. I was like, what? Why is it working further up there? And build on water. Some parts need to be in the water. Okay. I might just go with the small dock purely because this is being so problematic. Like, do you work on this side? No, you don't work on this side. Come on now. I might just go with a small... Oh, okay. What's the deal here? Right by the edge. Yeah, I'm doing the same thing over here. Got the same thing going on over here. All right, I might do a quick cut over here. All right, well, I discovered the problem. The problem is that when I was putting it down this way, you can see the part of the building that needs to be in water is, it goes right across the river. I was just too zoomed in to notice that. So I adjusted our terrain over here a little bit again. A little bit of, you know, digging up soil and whatnot. And I've got a spot here. There we go. Got a spot here now where we can just drop this baby down. And I'm happy with this location for it. And the rotation actually, I think, works in our favor as well. Oh, where was it green? If I could just drop it down, that'd be perfect. I don't mind doing a little bit of terraforming. There we go. So we're going to go ahead and drop you down right over there, right? We're not paying for you. Correct. I do not want to auto-purchase resources either, just in case that means it's going to automatically set it to auto-purchase. So let's go ahead and put you down, all right? So that's the medium harbor. And then up over here, I don't think we can fit a medium harbor, ironically. Actually, it seems we can. All right, good, good, good. Good. What I'm thinking is the trains, that's the thing. I want easy access to the trains, because trains can already come down this way, right? Oh, on which topic? How has all this suddenly started happening? Get back to the warehouse. Like, we're seeing a bunch of issues now. You're stuck over here probably because of this one. You should be able to get past that now. Maybe once you get past that, it'll free this one up. You're gonna go through. Come on, hurry it up. Get through, get through. Okay, and then that's gonna free you up. Yeah. That's becoming a problem. Part of me wants to, yeah, maybe just pay for this. I just don't understand it. And if anybody does, let me know what I'm missing here. Like, if these are chains... These are regular. The chain going into this. Okay, so maybe these need to be not chains, but they're also technically two ways going into a crossing. I mean, I could do that. I don't know if that'll help. Also do that. I don't know if that'll help. And of course, it's now split the track up. Go ahead and pay for this one. Go ahead and pay for this one. We'll see if that worked. Okay, sorry. So trains are able to pick up all this material for an open storage right over here, and it goes over and goes down, right? And it looks like, yes, turning that train around has done the trick. It is now on its way back. Okay. So that's good. So yes, we do want the trains to continue down this way. We'll make a T, I suppose, over here. Or we can make a third track, right? That goes down over here and unloads from the open storage onto the dock. Yes. And then we can also have a road cargo station so that trucks can pick up a bunch of, you know, gravel and all that whatnot and go down here, drop it at the road cargo station to load onto the dock. That's what I'm thinking. So if I get a small harbor over here, if I get a medium harbor, we'll be able to fit it, right? The reason why I'm going medium is because while it is pricey, 300k, so we're going to be in the 2 millions for sure. It's going to be expensive. And while it will be expensive, oh, let's make sure we can fit. I'm sure you can fit. Yep. While it will be expensive, I think it's worth future-proofing. Well, actually, you know what? In this area, I doubt I can even fit that many buildings. So maybe here we should do a small harbor. Because all we need is a road cargo station and open storage. I'm pretty sure we'll do the trick. So let's go ahead and put you down. I guess we'll have to smooth this out a little bit. Not a problem. All right, level terrain. Height from center, please. There we go. Again, small adjustments to the coastline, not a problem. Height from center still. Move you out. There we go. Okay, good. So you can pop right down over there. Okay. So we've got a road we want to take down from up there. But I want to get a factory. Okay, so first of all comes the road cargo station. From the road cargo station, we might want to put it into an aggregate. Well, no, because an aggregate can't connect to this. So it has to be a road cargo station. How is there not a storage that allows you to move aggregate to a train that doesn't also use conveyor belt, like a factory connection. That's so strange to me. But that seems to be the case, unless I'm forgetting something. I don't think I am. Alright, so down over here. Down over here, we want a open storage. So if we go to construction, a small open storage does not have a train connection. A medium open storage does. So what we'd like to probably do is something like this. Apparently factory connections can be longer now as well, which is nice. So we'll pull you down this way, right? Probably have to turn it a little bit at a slight angle. Not a problem. We do something like this, because I want the road connection to be free as well. It would flatten you down a little bit. Wonder if we pull you up just so that... Well, that's gonna be the... That's a terminal station. That's a terminal station. There's nothing we can do about that. I could put it here, I suppose. Alright, let's go ahead and give it a bit more space. Flatten that out. Because what I'm thinking is, we'll have to see just how long those factory connections can be. If I pop that down, and I do the factory connection from here to here, okay. Drop one of these if I wanted to, but no. Forklift garage. Yeah, I'm very curious as to... I mean, if there's ever a time to put it down, I guess this is it, right? Let's see. I build a mud road for now, right? We'll get you straight out from here. Can I fit? And if I can fit the factory forklift garage, well, I can't. So let's not dally with that. If I can get this connection over here, and our trains will be able to, yep, pull out from over here. If we wanted to do like a ring, we can. But more importantly, I want to make sure we can do this. Let's see. So we will get you out this way. Right? And then connecting like so. Not the smoothest connection, but glad we have proof of, you know, concept that it works. Want to make sure I don't cancel the wrong part. Why can't I cancel all of you? Right, so I want you to go straight out. You know what? I'm going to just accept the fact that it's not going to be a super smooth curve. I can do that, I suppose. Yeah, there we go. Smooth the curve. Kind of go off there, loop back there. Could alternatively keep it separate, so our exports never have to slow down, and I think that's the way to do it. Come on. There we go. So what we'll do instead is, what I mean is, we'll do something like this, where we'll have a third track, let's say after this semaphore. After that semaphore, split up, or I guess it doesn't really make a difference, because eventually it would cause a backup. So fine, you know what? I take it back. Take it back, my bad. My bad, folks. There we go. Make that connection again. Good stuff, and then make another one over here as well. Just connect you like that. All right, and then over here, this doesn't need to be a T. I don't think I'll ever... Well, I mean, I might eventually want to go that way. So I guess there's no harm in future planning. We can pull from further up as well, right? Yeah, we just have to get rid of the semaphores, make some adjustments there. All right, so we have enough room to make this a T if we wanted to. I could also alternatively do something like this, which would probably actually make more sense if I ever wanted to get something from across here up to here to export. Then we drop it off over here and then build this rail connection. But I don't think that would ever be the case. I can't see it being the case, at least right now. And maybe that's just a lack of foresight on my part. But we'll deal with that when the time comes. And over here, we could, if I'm not mistaken, that was weird. Cancel that. I'm not mistaken, we could build. That's so weird. It's not letting me put that down. Come on. There we go. Yeah, we could, if we wanted to, build a loop. That way trains just kind of go around and down this way. Don't think that's necessary. We're not going to be that, like, loaded up just yet. But good to know that the option is there, as always. As always. All right, cool. So that gives us prefab panels. Not that we're making them. It allows us to bring, what? Bricks, prefab panels, and steel, if I actually start transporting steel up there. Which is good. It's not bad at all. From the open storage. Okay. Bringing construction material down to here. What else? We could also, if I get a warehouse. See, here's the thing. If I get a warehouse. I could get food. That's for the other side. That's fine. Clothes would be nice to be able to ship down. Alcohol we're producing on the other side. Plastics would be nice. Mechanical components would be nice. So a warehouse might be the way to go, because I don't think transporting aggregate is the way to go. I think a warehouse is the way to go. Because what I can do is I get the warehouse down over here like so, right? Be like this kind of a thing. Button you out a little bit, and I wonder if this will actually let me connect. Okay, moment of truth, right? If I get the warehouse down over here, now all of a sudden we have access to chemicals. Not that we're transporting them in any way to a train, but, you know, we can figure that out. We have access to... What do we actually have access to? We have fabric and clothes come to this area. In this case, it'll be clothes that we'll be actually shipping out. And mechanical components can come to this area, which we'll be shipping out. And then it can be where electronics and electronic components come back to, maybe? All right, let's try this. I mean, again, I'm not averse to having to rebuild some of this stuff. That's how nations grow after all, right? So if I put you down over there, our factory connections, we might need to do a little crossing over here, right? Let's see. Let's see how this works. So if I put you down, say over here, build a connection like so. No, you won't let me. This is too close. This is too close. All right. They also need to be demolished, I guess. There we go. Can I... No, too long. Not the end of the world. Can I do something like this? Where you go from there to there. Okay, too sharp a turn. But that we can do. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Learning as we're going, learning as we're going. So then we do... that kind of a thing, I guess. Watch, we've just ended up where we began. Oh, that's terrible. That's terrible, too. Come on, King. Work with me here. Work with me here. You know you want to. You know you want to look pretty. Alright, there we go. Not the prettiest, but I'll take it. So that should definitely help a fair bit. And then in terms of the tracks, what we could do is... once you get over here, we could split up. Or again, third track. We'll pull out from over here. It's going to be a bit of a messy area. But hey, it's a dock zone, so you know what? It's bound to be a little messy, at the very least. We can do something like this. No, not flat enough. There we go. We have that here. We won't be able to go around, unfortunately. I mean, we could do a loop around this way if we want to build bridges or pull the coastline up a little bit. Loop around this way if we need to, if we have to. So, okay, this is all stuff I'm going to pay for, by the way. It's going to be pretty expensive, but this is all stuff I'm going to be paying for. Now, the road here, which we just kind of abandoned, the road is going to connect to this. Some other infrastructure's in the way. Fancy. Angle's not good. That's okay. Not the end of the world. We could literally go right down there. Nope. Guess not. We can go down there. Nope. Aye. Come on. Hate when it does this. It's like, oh, the start is too close. It's like, well, yeah, because I've densely packed them. It's okay, it's not the end of the world, because we can always create like a... No, 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 no. This is going to be too close all the way through, isn't it? Alright, okay. That's annoying. Obviously build a road connection over here. I just like this as my, where my, like, factory cars go from. And why is this happening so often now? This is starting to happen a lot more often than it used to. And I know I changed the timing of my trains, and I think maybe that's what's causing the issue. And on the topic of issues, like, how did you get there? What allowed you to get there? You know what I mean? Like, why? Why? Alright, what's the deal? It's funny, I've been spending so much time on these docks. Over here, meanwhile, okay, oh, so much going on. Over here, we need another warehouse, which we'd probably connect like so. Right, something like that. The road can go underneath, okay. Go ahead and put you down, say over there. Trying to figure this out. So we've got our warehouse, like so. There, okay. It'll have the factory connection over here. It'll have the train connection. I wonder if I want to connect directly here or if I want to split sooner. We'll figure that out in a second. And then we've got, so that's our, that, and we've got a road that needs to come out from over here, go underneath the bridges, go around the wire, and connect. Cool. And then go down this way. This road can go straight down. Angle is too sharp. Other option is it can go down to here. Too far. Cancel this a little bit. I know just last session I feel like I was saying I like the trees over here, but convenience over nature, I guess, is the motto of the era. So we've got that. Now that wastes this factory connection, so that's not going to really fly. It's not really going to fly. But we do need an open storage here, right? Open storage could fit up over here-ish. Let's see this. Okay, if I do that, rotate you slightly. Right, we can probably do something like this. That would allow me to get the factory connection down over here, right? And then we've got our train. So if we do, let's see, if we do that and that, then from here we'd connect there. That could make this a short. Like if I do something like this, let's say, I'd cancel you a little bit and connect you like so. That'll do the trick, right? So then trains coming in and going out have a different spot to be in, but this is really not long enough for anything. It's not really long enough for anything. Yeah, so let's go ahead and cancel that. I just gotta like visualize what the trains are gonna be doing here. Right, like if a train is, oh, don't, I hate that this is still a thing. Come on, there we go, there we go. If a train's leaving these, then they'll go out and they'll make their way and they'll hop on to the right side and they'll go. If they're coming back here, then they'll be on, well, on the right side. So let's go ahead and do that first. I see the building on fire, don't worry. I'm just not concerned because I have faith in our first responders and our firemen. Alright, so that is for a train that's leaving, pops onto the right side. On the left side, when it's coming, it's got to go here. It's going to pop on out. And then it'll connect, crossing out loud, too sharp. And it'll connect, there we go, right there. And then decide which way it needs to go. So, other options do something like this. Where if it's going there, it can keep going, and if it's going there, it'll switch over. I feel like that's not a terrible idea. If I can make the connection work a little bit more nicely, I feel like it's not a terrible idea. And if you guys spot any issues with what I'm planning here, feel absolutely free to let me know, because God knows I can use the suggestions. There we go. So that should help make this area work properly, I hope. And then the road over here can go like straight down this way. Fire extinguisher. See? Told you guys. Told you we'd be fine. Crossing too close to intersection. Okay, so we'd have to do something like that. And like... Oh, come on, game. That. Alright, alright. It's coming together. It's coming together. This road connection is going to be a problem. I would like there to be a road connection here. Too steep. Okay, we've got this. We've got this. Yeah, worst case scenario, I might just need to like demolish some of this and rebuild some of it, which is not the end of the world. There we go. Go out from over there. Can you go straight down? Probably not. Connect that way, or you can connect this way. Too tight. All right, so we'll go down this way. Cool, these guys are all connected. I really love like building your own, you know, docks and stuff. I just think it's absolutely ridiculous, in a good way. In a good way. All right, so we've got our open storage, which is where we will store the bricks and stuff, right? And a train will come through, and it'll pick it all up, and it'll drive it down to here, and it'll store all that stuff. There's plenty of room for it, which is great. And then, I need to like export these boards or something. I've just got too many boards coming through. And then a truck will eventually come through, pick it up, and go away. All right, cool. Then, we also have mechanical components coming to this warehouse, from where a train will come down and pop down to here and drop it off. Mechanical components, maybe even clothes. And then from here, it'll get picked up and shipped all around where needed. Awesome. Okay. This is, well, it's coming together. It's coming together. Okay. What else do we need? What else do we need? So, I mean, I feel like we've got all the minimum parts of the actual transportation system. Not for passengers, but for cargo. So now it's a matter of getting a ship dock. And the dock could probably actually come in over here. Quite nicely, I think. If we just lower this terrain a little bit. All right. Dig a hole, there we go. And get the ship dock. Able to do the infrastructure. Some parts needed in the water, that's okay. There we go. Encroaching into our comrades' territory there. Just need a small dock over here. Just need a small dock. Outside map borders. No, we're not. Oh, come on, game. We're not outside map borders. We're okay. I'll be like this. It's literally a millimeter. Literally a millimeter. It's fine. Because we can do it down over here. There we go. There we go. And so we should be able to get the small ship dock. There. Get a little bit closer. Infrastructure gets in the way. All right, fair enough. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? There we go. Bam. Drop you down there. And if I were to build the road connections now, gotta get in the habit of using the shortcut keys. But this has very quickly become an undesirable place to live. Well, you know what? Actually, that's a lie. Harborfront, like Toronto Harborfront, is a very desirable place to live. Now, what's the deal here? How are you stuck over here as well? Oh, because of this construction? I hate that the game does that. It's like, it's not built yet. I think it's because of this construction. Just ignore it. Let's do that. I don't know if that's gonna work. We'll get it down. We'll make the connection later. I hope that's not the problem. Why? And you're stuck here. Obviously, you're backed up because of this. This is gonna get painful. It's gonna get painful. And over here, how much will you cost? It's 86k. 86k. Okay, it's not the end of the world. Because we're just about to make some exports as well. These road connections, though. So you're able to get out. Good. You're able to go over this way. Can you connect sooner? No. So fine, let's go ahead and do that. You're able to come up here as well. Okay. God damn. That was a mistake. So we should be able to. This is the bummer. But I mean, I don't want to separate these too far. And I don't want all these factory vehicles to go all the way down over here. To go all the way down, across the bridge, over here, across this way, down here. Not that we need... And I guess the road connection is more for services, because the trains are going to be bringing all the goods. So I suppose it's not the end of the world if it was this connection. Kind of eats up into our plan for like residential stuff, but it is what it is, I suppose. Make that connection there. Like that. Sure, I mean, we might be able to fit some more houses over here. Anyways, our next residential expansion was supposed to be up over here anyway. So that's fine. And let's go ahead and pay for this. Got the money. I want to see if this is the right building, which, you know, maybe shouldn't be done by spending 86,000 rubles, but I want to make sure this is the right building. Because then we get ships over here, and then the ships pop out, work over here, they pick up the goods, go all the way down over here, under the bridges, and deliver goods down over here, and then they get delivered down over here. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. And over here, construction is in progress. Great. Good to see it. And over here, everything is at a standstill. Good to see it. See, like, why? Why are you not going through there, of all places? And you're gonna get stuck there as well. No matter what semaphore I use. Why are you detecting this as the same track is, I guess, my question. And now you're still stuck because there's no semaphore over here. The moment I get one down, now you can move. See, that's what I don't know. I'm just drawing a blank there. Anyway, this is done. Oh my god. And we can buy... Oh, so passengers... Volgobalt cargo ship. Oh my god, 1,000,000 rubles. And the Frida cargo ship is just under 1,000,000. Oh my god, this is gonna be expensive, guys. Look at that, one ship that can move everything. Yeah, we can't do aggregate anyway. Cement. Will we get cement onto this? I guess the cement silo has factory connections. Okay. All right. All right. That's wild. There you have it. That's the thing. This game gets so many updates so frequently. Relatively frequently, right? I feel like it was like one a quarter. I feel like that's about what's been going on. So we gotta buy a ship. We gotta get this cargo going, and those bridges can actually kind of wait if we can get the cargo moving. Though the bridges would be the cheapest way to transport goods. We might want to build the docks and like just play at double speed. The water's looking really nice as well. This is the first time I've really like looked at the water. Anyway, folks, I feel like we accomplished a fair bit that session. And I know it might not feel as such because, you know, we're supposed to be working on across the river, and we didn't do too much down over here as we've been trying to do for the last little while. But this is going to make a world of difference for us. This is going to make a world of difference for us. And it took us a fair bit of time to, you know, explore some of the new options and whatnot. And I'm really excited for how it's actually going to maybe, hopefully, accelerate our processes down over here. I should definitely be exporting the boards as well. Like 421 tons of boards is going to be worth, you know, something. Ooh, loan. You can loan money now. Hopefully I never have to. 21 per ton. Let's say 20. That's 8K sitting in storage. Very close to water, probably rotting. But unfortunately, the closest export... Oh, you know what? Baraharad. I can make a connection there. I can make a connection there, and we can just get some of the boards going. Some quick money while we wait for things to get up and running. Or, alternatively, I can obviously just stop the work over here. Workers are coming through at a decent rate and everything. Except from that microbus. Nonetheless, folks. Nonetheless, this is where we're calling it a session. Exciting changes. Exciting new things to play with. I love this game. I hope you guys do too. If you enjoyed this session, you know what to do. Let me know by leaving a like and a comment down below. As I said before, it makes a big difference in how I approach content on the channel, and it really helps me make all the important decisions. A big ol' thanks goes out to each and every one of my channel members and patrons for supporting the channel on a monthly basis. You keep us alive and running smoothly, much like our glorious nation is doing right now. And of course, a massive thanks goes out to each and every one of you for watching. Until next time, до свидания.